My name is Martin Weil. I'm the food service director for Culinart, and I operate the cafeteria and all the catering at the school. I've been here for 5 years. I grew up in the restaurant business. My dad owned the Greasy Spoon Luncheonette. My mother was the waitress. My grandmother was the cashier. My father was the cook. So I grew up in the business. I grew up revolving around food. And I remember as a young kid, started as a dishwasher in the store and moved to delivery. And I was so proud of myself when I became older and I can work the grill and open and close the luncheonette so my parents could go on vacation. And my sister and myself would work the store and they'd go away for the week. And everybody knew everybody. It was such a, that's why I enjoy it here so much, because the environment I came from, the customers that came in the store all the time, my parents saw us grow up, my family grow up, from little kids to adults. And it was just a tight-knit community. And then you come here and it's everybody's so close, and there've been a lot of people in TC who have been here for a long amount of time. So it's close because the time that everybody's been spent here, the uniqueness of everybody working closely together and in hand. So that's how I came into food and beverage. You know, I'm very bad knowing people's names, but I can tell you what they eat, when they eat, how they eat it. So it's, that's it.
My name is Elsie LeGrand, and I'm with Public Safety. I'm a public safety officer, and I've been here since 1997. Part of my special skills is communicating with people and caring for people. Right now, that's exactly what I do. I want to spend time in a hospice because there's so many people that are very ill in the hospitals and they don't have family members, or they have family members and are afraid to express what they're feeling and what they're going through. So I want to be able to help those that are struggling, with their health issues, whether it's cancer or AIDS or whatever it may be. I want to be a part of that. I want to make a difference in their life. If it's a smile, taking them for a walk, whatever it is, I want to make a difference. The favorite part of my job is the students, getting to know the students. And from facilities to security, when I worked in facilities, I worked on the first floor of Horace Mann, and back then those were all the offices there, which was admissions, the registrar, student accounts, pretty much all those offices. So I got to meet a lot of students as they came in. And I also got to meet students when they were stressed out. They had exams, you would find them crying in the corridors, and I would end up, speaking with them, and next thing you know, they were okay, And that was really touching for me because I had my daughter in college, and I wanted to do for them what someone else would do for my child.
My name is Josephine Tagle. I came to work at Teachers College on June 9th, 1969. I still do the same work, registering students. The level of international students have increased, and I bill for some of the international students and domestic students. I bill for their tuition and fees. Teachers College is unique. And from what I read, it was always an institution that encouraged education and also encouraged African American teachers from the South. Every summer, those teachers, some of them would come up in the summertime and prepare themselves for the fall. And from what I've read, Teachers College has always been accommodated in that sense. It was once an institution for women only, but I don't know when did they become co-ed. But I like the fact that they reach out to other culture. I got to take classes under Maxine Green. She was a great teacher. Maxine Green was a great woman, a great, I would say, philosopher. She taught from the curriculum, a broad spectrum. You would need to be in her classroom to feel the vibes of her teaching and how she taught. She did it on Spanish culture, white American, black American. She did teach it on such high level to make you know, and to make you use your imagination, so to speak. I would always remember her. Also, in my years here, I've gotten to know, I didn't meet some of them personally, but Robert Redford, Bill Cosby, Hillary Clinton. There are a couple more. I can't think of them right at the time, but I've gotten to meet people, that were movie stars or, hold some position in this society.
My name is Malika Amrawi. I am an academic secretary in the music and music education program. And I have been working in TC for 4 or 5 years, 4.5 years. And I enjoy what I'm doing. It's amazing to come to TC every day, to get to work with amazing faculty, great students, and wonderful staff. And it's just a blast, and I feel inspired with whoever I encounter here in TC. Well, I love classical music. I love Mozart, Beethoven, Bach, all the classical, musicians. And I get to hear every day beautiful pieces from either our students or faculty. This is just nice and amazing. TC is a great school to be, and the amazing thing about it is it welcomes people from different background, different ethnicity, and the multicultural effects of it that makes TC who it is. And I think that's one of the mission of TC.
My name is Rocky Schwartz. I'm the Assistant Director of Business Services. I run the Business Services Center. I came to Teachers College in 1977 as a student and needed money, so within the 4th day I had a job in the Transcription Typing Center. The room I'm in is the same one I've been in most of that time. It's just that everything around me changed. We no longer have the Transcription Typing Center, which became the Word Processing Center, and the mailroom has moved over to become part of the Business Services Center, along with duplicating and souvenirs. Well, one thing I do appreciate about Teachers College is that on these social issues, they're always on the right side, in my opinion. I would imagine that right now, thinking that teachers should be armed. I don't think TC is planning to set up a firing range. I came, as I said, 40 years ago. I think I always wanted to be in a vibrant educational community, so this really worked for me. And one person I will say that I did know in a very funny way was President Kremen, who was the president of Teachers College when I first came. He was obviously a very busy person, being the president and teaching at the same time, and a friend of mine took his class and was told, absolutely under no conditions will anyone get an incomplete. You either get your work done on time or you fail. So that made me sort of fearful, but it turned out that his wife, Charlotte Kremen, and I would see each other at crossword puzzle tournaments where she was a star. And when he learned that, he'd meet me and he'd say, did you go to the tournament this weekend? Charlotte took second place. Usually I didn't even know it had happened. So it was funny to meet this Pulitzer Prize winner and very esteemed faculty member and former president of TC on such a personal level. I still compete, although Charlotte has passed away now, so I won't be seeing her. But yes, there's a competition coming. The American Crossword Puzzle Tournament is a month from now.
My name is Elihu Anderson. My position here is that I'm a public safety officer here, and I've been here for the last 7 years. My average day starts at 4 o'clock. We have a briefing, lasts about 10 or 15 minutes for what happens during the day while we were not here and what we should expect while we're here. Originally, I'm from Belize, formerly British Honduras. I love fishing. I love swimming. I love a little bit of reading as well in my spare time, if I have the time. I've been in the military for 19 years back home in Belize. I was trained in England, and I was trained here in the United States of America. I've been a part of the United Nations peacekeeping forces as well for a little over a year, and that has been fun for me. I came to the United States the past 16 years, where I work hard, and I brought my family, my entire family is here now, and we are all a U.S. citizen. This country has been good to us, I must say. And I work hard, and it has been rewarding to me. There's never a dull day here for me, never a dull day.
My name is Francisco Perez. I'm a custodian at Teachers College. I've been here since 2006. Usually what I do is make sure that the hallways and the floors are safe for the students, the teachers, and the transient people that come in. Make sure everything's clean, the bathrooms are safe and clean for you guys to use. Teacher College has been ahead of the curve on diversification, diversifying themselves. So to see that picture with one African American, that's not rare. They've always been trying to integrate themselves with the community. And you can see it now with the gender issues that's happening in the United States now. They're trying to make it as friendly as possible so that there's no bullying or harassment of any person or the gender that they choose. So I would believe that even though back in the days, 1920s or before, there might have been racist issues and maybe even segregation in a certain way that a lot of people didn't see it, they have been diversifying and trying to integrate the school.
My name is Gloria Lopez. I'm working in the Teacher College. I have 25 years. Everything is okay.
Have you seen a lot of change in 25 years here?
Que si te he visto muchos cambios en los 25 años que he estado aquí.
Sí, mucho cambio, pero todo está bien.
Okay, my name is Jose Moreno. I came to Teacher College to work in 2011, and I used to work in the JFK as custodial too. And since that day, I started working as a floater, and then I work in the afternoon shift, and then they moved me to the morning shift. And basically, my job is cover my coworker when they call out sick or when they have vacation time. So I cover their positions, doing exactly almost the same, cleaning bathroom, cleaning hallways, help to the people when they need help about where is the classroom, libraries, and everything. My favorite thing is play tennis. I play tennis almost every day in summer, and I just finished to work, get in my car, and heading to the tennis court. All the friends waiting for me, or waiting for the partner to hit, and we just spend 3 or 4 hours, and then I go home, rest, and come back to work the next day.
My name is Marion. It's Marion Spates, and I've been at TC now. Well, I'm in the 3-0 area. I started working here at part-time I'm sorry, I just messed it up, didn't I? Anyway, I started working here as a substitute. My brother used to work up in bilingual ed. Neither one of us were bilingual, but they needed someone at the time. After I left there, I was in transcripts for a while, but we had someone who was sick, so I took over there. And then from there, Sarah, who was the secretary in Human Resources, she's very good at remembering people. So she thought of me, and this is how I got my permanent job in the registrar's office. I started out as the degree secretary, and I was at that for a long time. You know, students get their degrees. I was the one that did the applications and, you know, mailed out diplomas, handed out diplomas. And then from there, maybe 4 years ago, I was switched over to grades. So now I'm the grade secretary. And, well, not only grades, because I do grades, I do transcripts, and any other thing that they need at the moment. I don't know how. There's nothing really interesting about me to excite nobody. As I said, my name is Marion. I was born in November. My sign is Scorpio. This is about as exciting as it gets. When I was coming up, you know, nowadays parents are really interested in their kids' education, and they're excited to see them do different things. In my era, my mother was totally different. It's not that she wasn't excited, it's just that she wasn't that hands-on, you know. So you just did the best you could and got whatever education you could get and satisfied with that. And that's funny because when I first applied for this job, the person that was per se interviewed me, he didn't think that I would fit in, not work-wise, but he felt that I would be intimidated by the students. But that wasn't the case, because we see now how long I've been here. It's just I'm a quiet person. I keep my voice down, but as in anybody, it's like, don't make me angry. What I'm reading right now is really interesting. It's a romance novel, but it's like, what do you call it? It's like the person, they travel back in time, per se. It's like this woman, she's having this dream about a guy in Ireland, maybe. And somehow, her and her friends, they end up back, like they travel back to time and they actually met these people. And it's interesting. Those are the kind of books I like to read because they're just nice books. You know? It's like, those are like countries I would like to visit: Ireland, Canada, and things of that nature, Alaska. So the books, they take me there in a way.